I'm back. We're in the new version of Rejuvenation 13.5, and we're entering Chapter 15. Everyone's inside. Don't make them wait too long. Things have changed from the point. We can't afford everyone to be in the dark any longer. What's going on? It looks like we're all here. Then welcome, friend. So why did you call us here anyways? What did you want to talk about? I'm just going to get right into it. You won't find any more hesitation from me. Ren gave me a letter that was addressed to the descendant of Namarin from name. Tristan, Huey, Rhina, and Ren found this during their time. I read every single line twice, so that I didn't misread anything. Going forward, I require your trust. So to do so, I will be truthful about myself. My name is Alexandra. I am a member of the Elite Eight. The highest ranking member, actually. Number 1. You're part of the Elite Eight? I only vaguely know what that means. I'll explain what that means later, don't worry. Yes, and as for the champion, and the one who created the league itself, it was my mother. Celine. Your mother is the champion? At this point, though, the champion doesn't exist. There has been no talk of them at all. I think I even remember some people on the Grand Express questioning where they were. Is that a thing? Honestly, don't remember them talking about it. It really is a small world out there. I remember that too well. To elaborate, my mother and I was going to have to explain why the League came to be. The League itself is superficial. This all began 7 years ago, when our mother went to the top of Mount Ruin. Before Mount Ruin was taken over by Team Zen, it belonged to our people. On the top of the mountain, an annual ritual took place there. Upon completion, the mountain would present 2 stones, that being the Dark Stone and the Light Stone. Celine was the one in charge of performing the ritual every year. Annually. But when she completed the ritual, she was attacked. The person who attacked her was Madame X. This was Madame X's first known appearance. The battle between them ended in a draw, but Madame X was able to get away with the Dark Stone. My mother appeared. She was near death. An image of her was burned into my memory. Her eyes were empty. She clutched the light stone towards her chest, and for a while she didn't let go. When her stare grew to its emptiest, she collapsed. As a result of her wounds, she lost the use of her left arm and her right leg. Using black shards, we were able to create prosthetics for her, but naturally she wasn't as strong as she once was. She had to think of a plan, and quickly. Avium was still in recovery after the calamity. The population was low and such. There weren't very many powerful trainers around. Celine had heard of a region far off, had implemented a league in which a challenge was appealing feature. It brought trainers from far. It was even bubbled new talent within the lands. She then knew the same thing took place here. That's the Reborn region, isn't it? She could protect the region from the threat, which was Madame X. As a result, Celine decided that herself would create the same scenario in Evium, and so she did. Celine grew in rough conditions at this point. She was already well trained, and even more, she had natural skill. Because of her strength, she made a name for herself, Celine the Silent Sweeper. She'd taken down teams of 6 with only 1 Pokemon within minutes. She gained the following with this. She connected herself with the influential people within the region. Even if they weren't trainers themselves, she explained the situation and offered to train whoever needed it. Thus, the first half of the Elite Eight formed. Once that was complete, she recruited 3 of the top students at Axion High to become her assistants and scouts. They gathered hundreds of applicants, and over time of 3 weeks, gathered 18 potential gym leaders. Her plan was working. News spread of the league all over the world. Trainers from each corner began flocking. Talent within the region appeared too. Everything was going as planned. But Celine became paranoid. If Madame X attacked the Elite Four and herself and won, the league itself would crumble. In order to prevent this, she built a Pokemon League in secret with the original Elite Four. When it was finished, she recruited 4 more elite members, and designed them as gatekeepers. Once all 4 gatekeepers were defeated, would the league show itself. Everything was fine. Everything was okay. We were all gathered, getting stronger. And I think if we had a little more time, Celine's plan would have been completed successfully. But it seems like Madame X figured that out, just as we did, and attacked. Stories have been told about the reason why Team Zen attacked. But the true reason Ansem was attacked was to kill the champion of the league. I'm sorry for your loss. Death is so... the thing is, Celine isn't dead. Huh? But it'll be better if you just saw. It's down this way. What is going on? Also, I don't think my team is prepped to fight what's coming up. The game has changed. Oh. Yeah, we get a quest for that now. Technically, I wasn't supposed to be at this point until we got into this area. Now that we're in this area, I could have transferred my save, but I transferred my save early, so there could be problems. I never knew this place existed underneath. It's my mother's garden. Celine and I used to play here with her friends when we were little. And don't mention to rush you, but where's Celine? She's down there, isn't she? Celine is... encased in ice, to be specific. The preservation crystal? Upon taking mortal damage, the crystal activates to develop you. It pursues your body and slowly healing your wounds. So it's a miracle? Then... My mother fought Madame X here and lost. She was carrying the preservation crystal from the spring in the forest. And that spring that you protected before she was attacked and trained us and our friends. She was commissioned being ranked number 1. Wouldn't that mean you? Huh? Yes. At the current moment, I am the champion of the Avalon League, and that will continue to be the case until Celine fully wakes up from her slumber. But that has already been years now. Alex, remember what we talked about? Right. I have to compose myself. There's no turning back now. Because I presume of keeping up with my role as champion, I ran away, but that's not the only reason I left. You know of Storm 9, correct? One of the Storm's to-dos are people knew that one day would return. My father especially told us to look out for the signs of its return. And it will return the form of him. Damien, what's the situation? Something's forming at the top of the village. Have all the people put in their homes? Yes. I just got the last pair securely back in their home. You think? This could concern you. You should be ready at any moment. Yes. You're right, sorry. Don't apologize, just act. Damien, what is that? Do you remember what Father told us? The wretched storm will return, and it will curse us with its presence with a sign. A storm like this. No. Entirely of the Badlands? Things like that just don't appear. Alexandra, this is the sign. That is when it appeared. Blackened soul emerged from the core of the darkness, as if it was born out of pure malice. Tristan, watch out! Wait, what? What? It spoke? Huh? Where? Where am I? Where am I? Ah! Are you okay? What are you doing? Stay away from that thing. Wind. What the heck? Alex, stop being so careless. Don't just stand there. Whatever the thing is, it's dangerous. We're gonna have to take it out. Right, I'm here. Energy? Energic weather, barges, and... Oh, this is one of the new boss battles. By the way, what do I have? I have a Latios. Will levitate. Oh, 252 and a special attack. Neat. Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam, Reflect, Mist Ball. Dragonite, Outrage, Rock Toss, Extreme Speed. Altaria, that can Mega Evolve. With Tailwind, Outrage, Return and Roost. Starmie with Scald, Ice Beam, Psychic Light Screen. Blappers with Stone Edge, Psychic Ice Beam, Rock Doom. Heatwave, Roost, Psychic. Ooh, okay. Pretty good. Ice Beam! Let's switch! Does anyone have D-Dance? Altaria! Altaria Mega Evolve! Tailwind! This will speed us up. Return! So I like how that works. Like the new boss fire? That looks really nice. On its final health bar. Let's finish this. Oh, glorious! With Damien, we were able to defeat it, but barely. Hell no! What? What's going on? Did we do it? Oh! Damien, you saw it, didn't you? Whatever the thing was, it retreated back into this thing. If we kill whatever this is, we can end this once and for all. Are you going to murder this girl? I won't stand for this slaughter. Then sit down and let me handle it. I won't allow this, Damien. You have to go through me first. Alex, don't do this. You cannot beat me. Please stop fighting. Doesn't even know her own name? It doesn't matter, Damien. That's the end of it. No matter what you do, I won't let you have your way. What? Don't play dumb, Damien. You really wanted to seriously hurt her. Alex, that thing isn't human. Going to destroy everything if we let it run amok. Please tell me you know that for sure. This decision isn't up to you. But it's up to you. Stop being so self-righteous. You clearly don't have what it takes to do what we must do for survival. Fine, then. Gee, is there a walkthrough I can follow? Fine, then. If that's how it is, we won't let people in this village decide. Whatever the conclusion, we both must abide by it. Got it? Fine, I understand. The council... But it couldn't happen. Something told me we must keep her alive. Within the deepest pit of my heart, I knew what Nim wanted me to do. In the middle of the night after the council's hearing, I took Nim and fled the village. Damien caught up with us quickly, and I couldn't do nothing but put Nim on a train and buy time. Never would have guessed that Nim was the storm itself. It makes sense, since based off the interaction we had with her nearly at Zone Zero. Remember, Tristan? No. It's been like 6 months, honestly. When Nim was unhinged, the weather started acting all weird. It lines up with what Alexander said perfectly. I'm glad we have this revelation and all, but what does this have to do with us? Team Zen wants to bring back Storm 9, and they want us to use the power of the Archetype to do it. I have no doubt in my mind that Nim was in fact the Storm. As of right now, I truly believe Nim is not a threat. However, Alice, Alan, Aaron, and Melia, you four bear the mark of the Archetype. Wait, what? The mark that symbolizes Arceus' true power, the gift Arceus left behind for humanity. Have you ever wondered why? There's nothing more to answer. The Archetype's divided between you four. But how is that possible? I don't understand. Can any of you explain the origins of your birth, where you came from, who was your father, who was your mother, when were you born? Well, you got us there. I always knew I was adopted, though it sort of made no sense to me. Alan and I don't remember our parents, we don't remember our father's voice, and we're not even sure if that's our father. I can't really say. Well, everything. I've always believed Professor Jenner was my true father. Since then, I learned I have no relationship with him whatsoever. Thinking about who my true parents are has always been difficult. So I think I haven't put too much thought into it. If you were born from the Archetype, then there's only 2 options. The Archetype was used on a woman. She bore a child and gave you a mother. Or it was directly wished for by somebody, leaving you with no parents. From that deduction, you four could only truly have a mother, never a father. That aside, I don't think Team Zen was aware of Alice, Alan, and Aaron. Even capturing one of you would mean their victory. True. So the easiest way to assure that they don't have victory is to get rid of us? What? What are you thinking? Isn't it, Damien? I'm just basing this off previous track record, but you're too quick to go to the situation seems to be violence. I want to know straight up. What's your intention? Why are we here? Oh. Cheeky girl, you're right. I think getting rid of the problem is the best course of action. You dick! Alexander talked me out of doing anything rash as usual. I think we've come with more humane solution. Please don't see us as locking them up for eternity or some bullshit. And it is. We train you. Wait, what? Train us? Some of you are already seasoned trainers. However, there are a lot of you that still have a lot to master. Damie and I are capable of being the ones to sharpen your skills. And if we refuse, we'll respect your decision, but please understand that the results of Nim witness, as she said, will have to keep you under a close watch. Well, what certainly is annoying, but I don't think there's a reason to turn them down, Aaron. Our opponents are getting really strong, and stronger by the day. Why is this so loud? It's only at 8%. Why is it so loud? We can't afford to lag behind in strength, or we'll just get run over. Besides, Alexander's trustworthy. I think it led us to the right decision. It's not that I doubt her intentions or her trustworthiness. It's just she's worried about bringing her newfound friends and family into something too dangerous. What? Stop spreading nonsense like that! You don't need to pop a blood vessel. I get where you're coming from. But this isn't something we can run from anyways, you know? I think we better be trained. We'll stand more of a chance. I suppose that route is logical, I guess? It's irrational to me to turn this down. I'm in with if the rest of you are. I literally have nothing else to do. Oh yeah, like the others have said, I have no reason to object, so getting stronger sounds fun anyways, count me in. As yes for me, and me. And of course Simon, there's a good chance that we'll bond each other too. Our strength will increase any more if we're together. And what about you, Tristan, my friend? I don't know. You know what? Count me in. In that case, we get past all this talking. Let's head back to my place. Or I suppose our place now. Our place? I don't mean all to be rude, but your home is sort of small for all of us. Is it so? Follow me. This room is closed off to normal guests, but now that you're invited. I have no idea what's going on. What the? Is it the inner chamber? This is the league area, isn't it? Oh. They have a way to heal in here. And we can sleep? This is a nice place. Guess I should be scared, right? Oh dear, oh Tristan, please ignore me. I'm just being myself. She's the one that would change your that would reset your save file, which I feel like is really neat and all, but this is the place. This is the League Administration Office, huh? I thought the League's office was in Giran Lab. That's the HQ. The one in Giran is a branch of the administration. Everything happened in Giran goes through our database first. By the way, if you can tell me, this office is secret. I see, since the lab is more public, you think it might be a more potential target. So if anything were to happen, the office there, you'd have this place to fall back on. Precisely. You're very sharp. This machine reminds me of the ones they have at the Hall of Fame rooms. You're right, this is the same device, except the one that logs info into private database. Let's look and see what we got. Giggle, here we have from East Giran City. Oof, that old picture of me? I didn't expect that. I thought I'd miss purple hair. I mean, I kinda do, but you look great no matter what. If you want to go back, I won't stop you. Jeez. You're the one that made me change it in the first place. Next, I see we have the rock type leader, Adam. Fairy leader, Selena. Fortunately, she accepted her position as quickly as she declined it. We weren't able to even get a picture of her. Dark type leader. Oh, that's right. Do you happen to know him? It's kind of complicated. I'll explain later. Kenneth was my dad. He was his brother. That guy was your uncle? What a real piece of work that guy was. He's been missing for long. We tried. Yeah, well, it's little known, causing trouble. Fortunately, he's gone. You know what that means. Oh, I see as well. In that case, I'd ask you for any further questions. I'll show you one more leader. Let's see. Ah, we have Martin, the new normal leader. We just recruited him a few weeks back. He also doesn't have a profile set up yet. Melia, you were supposed to have this role, yes? You weren't missing the day before you were going to brief you on your duties. Had everything worked out, that would have been the first time the normal slot was filled for an actual full-time leader. But since the League's composition has been in shambles, oh, I might have information on that. I'll give you guys a full report on it soon. Understood. By the way, we still have you in our database, just in case you showed up again. But for now, I'll call you Reserve. Mia Reserve? Do I still deserve that title? I don't see why not. Just accept it. I see. I won't let you down then. Wait a second. You said if Melly accepted that position, she'd be the first time a normal type slot was filled for a full time. My third badge? Yeah, remember back when we were stupidly exploring through the mansion and came across Marietta? She said she was a gym leader and even awarded you a badge after you beat her. Marietta? We never had someone like her on the roster, that's for sure. Hey Tristan, isn't that the same badge that transformed? Oh yeah, I remember that too. It's the only reason you're able to progress through the pyramid at the time. Uh-huh. What a strange design. This isn't an official badge, but... This thing has a chip we place in our badges, but how? Chip? We have a factory in Neverwinter that produces our badges. Inside each badge is a microchip that verifies the authenticity of the badge. Not only does it have the very same chip, but is registered to the normal type leader. That entire place was shady and otherworldly, so, I'm gonna have to ask you about the details later. But we can't possibly count it as valid, can we? If we can't count it as valid, then that's fine. If Tristan wants to win an actual normal, hey! We have someone in the room that can fulfill that, don't we? Wait, you mean me? I'm the reserve leader, aren't I? Well, what do you say? Have Tristan battle you for the legitimate badge. That way we can both personally assess your skills while having an official league battle. Bring some time to our last battle. Alright, let's do it. Excellent. I'll have a room set up for this in the next door. Oh, great. You can have this back. Tristan, there's something I'd like to discuss with you at some point in the future. But right now, I think it's time we focus on your training. Great, we have to fight Meoa. Thank you for explaining it to me, Tristan. Okay. I don't think we can beat Meoa. Yeah? Great, my first time back playing this game, and I have to fight a gym leader I don't think I'm prepared to fight. Her team's all over the place. She's not actually a normal gym leader. She's a high dragon and a Zoomer, a Mimikyu with Snorlax and a Togekiss, and an Aegislash. Like, our best thing would be to run... something like that, maybe? Starting off with our Ninetales? Wait. Is there a way I can set this as my spawn place if I die? The battlefield is capacity transforming itself. I wonder what the battle will have. Can I set the field? No, that would be too much advantage. Both participants are here. Are we ready? Then, go, 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 Tristan, you got this. Are you going to do this? Give it your all. Meloetta, don't give up. You can do this. Begin. Well, it's our first time back, and we're starting off with Gym Leader Meloetta. High Dragon, 84. Flamethrower, Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Protect. I'd like to start off with a Confuse Ray to get it confused. Switch into Garchomp and hit it with a Dragon Claw. She predicted it, eh? Yeah, Poison Jab. Her Togekiss is running Aura Sphere, Guided Arrows, Nasty Plot, Draining Kiss, eh? We'll bring in Metagross, hit it with a Meteor Mash. Unity. What's for Unity? Alright, Dragon. Like I thought, I didn't think we were gonna win. Diligence, it's her Mimikyu. Bullet Punch to break that. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna win. Sucker Punch? Really? Yeah, we lost. All right. Why are we back here? How are we back in Dreamland? How can we lose? We go back to Dreamland. I don't want to be back in Dreamland. Now we're back here. Why is this our heal point? Shouldn't our heal point be the administration building? I don't know my way back in there. Great. If we lose, we get stuck. All these doors seem to lead back to here. Our best bet is to restart. Where does this building lead? Oh, it's the last door. Alright, now we know how to get back in here. We are not beating her! Like, what can we do? Ah! We killed Unity. Here comes the Azurill. Azurill has play rough liquidation. It's wearing an assault vest. I didn't bring an electric type to deal with you. Play rough kills this. Liquidation kills this. What did I bullet punch? Here comes the real justice. Hit it with eruption, that's not enough. We get Sacred Sword that doesn't kill us. Shadow Sneak does. We're dead. I don't know how we're gonna beat her. All right, let's go again. All right, Meoa, let's fight. You're going to Moonblast. Killing Unity. Justice is gonna come in. We're switching to Tej. Heat wave it. Ooh, Swords Dance. That's not good for us. Flamethrower? Garchomp. Iron Head. There's her Ultra Potion. We will hit it with an Earthquake. We'll Earthquake it again. We're gonna take a Secret Sword for Justice to the face, which will kill us. Take a Shadow Sneak, but we'll Earthquake. Get the Moxie. Pappy comes in. Swap in a Metagross, hit it with a Meteor Mash. Fairy will absorb it, but we'll still have enough to take it out. Fortune adds Fortune. That's weird. No illusion? I like the... Well, I was gonna say, I like to Bullet Punch you. Just to break your disguise. Take a Shadow Sneak, will Iron Head. Beast will come out. Take an Aqua Jet, we will Swords Dance. ×2, we will go and heal with a Hyper Potion, I think. Now we will Iron Head it to death. Woo! That was annoying. That should not have taken that to many attempts. He also didn't Guided Arrow us. Fine, it's very fun, I guess. It means you've earned a new badge. Congratulations. Lost you again. You really are amazing. No doubt you're strong, but there's something else. Something hidden deep within you. I can sense it. Are you going to give Tristan the badge, or what? Oh, you're right. Sorry, stay focused. Here you go. Thank you. For defeating me in battle, I'd like to present you with this. The Fate Badge. The Fate Badge? Yeah, when we first met Tristan, it was the day before I was supposed to become an actual normal gym leader. I said to myself that I wanted Tristan to be my first challenger. As you know, things don't always go that direction. However, Tristan turned out to be my first challenger anyways. Wouldn't you call that fate? Sounds like more like a coincidence. What a nice thought. The Fate Badge it is then. I want to be like you. To be like what? I overheard your conversation earlier. I want to choose my own path, have my own purpose. Now that I'm free, and I have the ability to do so, I've decided. I don't want to wallow around and feel sorry for myself. I want to become a gym leader like Meoa. Like Meoa. You want to become a gym leader? Hey, don't leave me hanging. I want to be one too. This all of a sudden. But I really don't have reason to deny such a request. Right now, we are down the Fairy and Dark leader. Damien could probably train you in the art of dark types. As for Fairy, I think I could do something about that. Finally, it's my time. This is my time. Don't worry, Alan. I'll teach you everything you need to know about dark types. I might be good with dragon types, but dark types are my forte. That's very nice of you, sir, but I think Alice wants the dark. What? Yes, I'd be very happy if you would teach me the ways, Damien. I used a Sableye at the pyramid, and I felt a close connection with its power. Fortunately, that Sableye was a fabrication. Would you happen to know where I could find one? Ah, a real one. Fake ones have the tendency to disappear once I wake up. Oh yeah, sure. I know where Sableye are. Then it's settled. Well, be the best gym leaders you ever had. You hold that to me. So, Alexander, when does the training start? When everyone's ready. First, we should check out the barracks at the lounge. After all, this is where we'll be staying for the next month or so. Good. I should call Raina and tell her we'll be gone for a bit. A month. That clashes with the tournament, isn't it? I wouldn't worry about that. Even if there's some penalty for absence, they won't come after you out here. And if they did, I'd kill them. Nice. You will not kill them. Settle down. Why are you always have to go ruining my fantasies? It was just a joke anyways. Well then, I suppose it'll be it for today. We have a long day tomorrow, so get relaxation out of the way now. Tristan, whenever you're ready, please come speak to me. And I will. In the next episode. See you guys then.